Prime Biome claims to support your skin by improving your gut health, but does it actually deliver? Let's take a closer look at the ingredients to find out. First up is Bacillus Coagulans, a probiotic that may help with digestive issues, especially constipation. In one study, people with mild constipation who took 1 billion CFUs of Bacillus Coagulans daily had more regular bowel movements and felt less discomfort than those taking a placebo. Another study found that a higher dose, 2 billion CFUs a day, helped people with more severe constipation have more frequent bowel movements and less pain during bathroom trips. This probiotic may also benefit those dealing with diarrhea, particularly when linked to irritable bowel syndrome or IBS. In IBS patients, a daily dose of 2 billion CFUs was shown to reduce diarrhea symptoms. It also appeared to help with bloating and abdominal pain. And when taken in even larger amounts, around 6 billion CFUs a day, it may also ease headaches and anxiety tied to IBS. But here's the catch. The helpful dose in these studies are at least 1 billion CFUs per day. Prime Biome contains only 500 million CFUs, and that's at the time of packaging. By the time the product is shipped, stored, and finally makes it to your door, the actual amount of live bacteria is likely much lower. In other words, the dose in Prime Biome probably falls far short of what's needed to see real benefits. By the way, if you're into reviews and deep dives on supplements like this one, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Now let's talk about Babchi, a plant used in traditional Indian and Chinese medicine. It's been applied topically to the skin for centuries to treat various skin issues. Modern studies have looked into bakuchiol, a compound extracted and purified from Babchi, and found that it might help reduce signs of skin aging when applied as a cream. But here's the problem. Babchi can also be risky. There are numerous reports of people developing skin damage from using Babchi creams, especially if the product isn't properly prepared or used correctly. More importantly, the skin benefits of Babchi only come from topical application of purified extracts, not from eating it. In fact, taking Babchi by mouth has been linked to liver damage in several case studies, and there's no solid evidence that eating Babchi helps your skin at all. Prime Biome includes a handful of herbs like dandelion, fennel, lemon balm, ginger, and slippery elm, ingredients commonly found in traditional herbal medicine. While they've been used for centuries to ease digestive troubles, modern research hasn't provided strong evidence that they actually work well. Take ginger for example. It's often praised for soothing the stomach, but clinical trials in heartburn patients tell a different story. Also, in people with IBS, taking 1 to 2 grams of ginger daily didn't perform any better than a placebo when it came to easing discomfort or improving symptoms. Some herbs, including ginger, have been tested as part of multi-herb supplements, and in a few of those studies, people reported small improvements like reduced bloating or less stomach pain. The problem is that these studies used blends with many different herbs in very specific formulas and dosages. That makes it hard to know what actually helped. Was it the ginger, one of the other herbs, or the way they all worked together? There's just no way to say for sure. For example, a weak study found that a supplement containing slippery elm bark helped improve bowel regularity and reduce abdominal pain in people with IBS. Another trial tested a herbal combo called Carmint, which includes lemon balm, and found it could ease IBS symptoms when used alongside standard treatment. Fennel oil, in combination with other ingredients, has also shown some promise in reducing abdominal pain. And in infants with colic, a product called Colimil, containing both fennel and lemon balm among other herbs, help reduce crying times. So yes, there's some sparse evidence that certain herbal blends might help with specific digestive symptoms, but these are specific formulas, not random herbs tossed into a gummy. Prime Biome uses generic, powdered versions of these herbs in small, unspecified amounts. That's a far cry from what was used in these studies. Plus, there's zero evidence that any of these herbs help with skin health when taken orally. Next, we have Inulin, a type of prebiotic fiber usually extracted from chicory root. Prebiotics help nourish the good bacteria in your gut. A meta-analysis of studies in people with constipation found that taking inulin daily for several weeks can improve stool frequency and consistency. Sounds promising, right? But there's a catch. Studies use 20 to 40 grams of inulin per day. That's a lot of inulin to see any benefits, much more than what's in Prime Biome. Also, again, no evidence links inulin to better skin. Fenugreek is another herbal ingredient in Prime Biome. It's an aromatic plant from the Mediterranean that has been studied in a small trial for heartburn. In that study, participants who took 2 grams of a specialized fenugreek fiber product before meals reported less heartburn. But Prime Biome doesn't use that extract and certainly doesn't provide that dosage. And once again, no proven effect on skin. Then there's lion's mane mushroom. It's often marketed for brain health and focus, but it has no known benefits for digestion or skin. Its inclusion in this formula honestly makes no sense. Overall, Prime Biome is unlikely to significantly improve digestion. At best, the small dose of Bacillus Coagulans might offer minor relief from constipation or bloating, but you'd be better off with a dedicated probiotic supplement, which is cheaper and more effective. As for skin benefits, there's nothing in this formula that has been proven to help the skin when taken by mouth. Prime Biome hinges its claims on the gut-skin connection, suggesting that by improving your gut, you'll get clearer, healthier skin. While the gut-skin axis is a real concept, the science behind it is far more complex. Disruptions in gut health, like imbalances in gut bacteria or chronic inflammation, can play a role in skin conditions such as acne, eczema, or psoriasis. But most of the research in this area focuses on dietary changes, not supplements. Diets rich in fiber, low in sugar, or modeled after the Mediterranean diet will have a much greater impact on gut and potentially skin health than popping a daily gummy. And even if gut health does influence the skin, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Skin issues are also driven by genetics, hormones, environmental factors, stress, and skincare habits. You can't fix all of that with a probiotic and a handful of herbs. Prime Biome sells for about $70 per month. If you're actually interested in improving your gut health, you can buy a high-quality probiotic for $20 to $25 and get better results. Rating Prime Biome by effectiveness for improving digestion, I'm giving it a D. And rating it for improving skin, I'm giving it an F. It's basically a weak probiotic in gummy form, padded with low-dose herbs that lack strong evidence. Rating it by cost, I'm giving it a D. You can get better ingredients for much less. Rating it for safety, I'm giving it a C. Babchi powder, included in the formula, has been linked to liver issues when ingested. Overall rating, I'm giving an F. I would recommend you stay away from it. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Young. Do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and leave me a like. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date and share this video with someone you know who can use the info.